Free kick to Glentoran. Less than 2 minutes gone at Shamrock Park. Taken by Tim McCann. Now David Rainey. Oh, good effort by Rainey. Well, he's appealing for a corner, but it's gone for a goal kick. First real chance of the game. The strike by Rainey, and he wasn't too far away. Colin Nixon's throw. Controlled by Lockhart. Trying to go past Davison with no success. He had his shirt pulled. But it's a throw to Glentoran, which Nixon will take. Paul Lehman is in the middle. David Rainey's in there too, as is Darren Fitzgerald. Well, it's bobbling around all over the place. Eventually hacked away. Comes to McCann. Oh, it's a goal for Glentoran. Tim McCann with a sizzling strike. 4.5 minutes gone. And he dances with delight. Well, the Portadown defence at 6s and 7s. They just about cleared it. It fell to the feet of McCann. He struck it first time. A low effort, straight past Mickey Keenan. And it's Glentoran 1, Portadown 0. Free kick taken by Young, away by Walker. Richard Clark lets it bounce. Did well to keep it in, Clark. And squeeze across and right across the face of the goal mouth. Well, Alan Goff in a mix-up with his defence. He was unsighted. And Richard Clark's cross almost sneaked in at the far post. Kennedy's free kick. 20 minutes gone. Up goes Rainey. Tangles with Smith again. Free kick to Glentoran. The Portadown wall is in place for this Glentoran free kick. 21 minutes gone in the first half. Paul Lehman standing over it. Might just fancy one himself. Paul Lehman does strike one himself. Keenan holds it comfortably. Good save by the 44-year-old keeper. Nixon. Good strong challenge there by the Glentoran captain. Fitzgerald did well. Nice one-touch football from Glentoran. Here's McCann. Intercepted there by Paul Lehman. Lehman ball through the centre to Lockhart. Hit Fitzgerald. It's 2-0. It's not. It's away off the post. Well, oh, so close. I thought Fitzgerald had scored. He really should have. 26 minutes gone in the first half, and Glentoran almost stretched their advantage. Rainey did brilliantly to keep that in. This is Lehman up against his opposite number, Brian Strahan. Lehman gets a cross in to the feet of Fitzgerald. And great save by Keenan, plucked out of the air. Roy Coyle given the instructions to his captain, Pete Beattie. Lockhart. Rainey. Oh, it's a great goal by David Rainey. And he celebrates in some style. 38 minutes gone in the first half. And Glentoran are 2-0 in front. The Portadown defence went missing. A free header for David Rainey. He directed it into the top corner past Keenan. And it's Glentoran 2, Portadown 0. Andy Smith, not too popular with the Glentoran fans. Beattie, well controlled. Mahoney Johnson, good vision to pick out Clark. Now here's Vinnie Arkins in some space. Arkins tries one. Oh, that's a cracking effort from Vinnie Arkins. Wind assisted. Mahoney Johnson wanted the ball on this near side, but Arkins had to go himself and shaved the post. Fitzgerald. Lehman. Now here's David Rainey. Up against Andy Smith. Oh, Rainey's done well. Gets a cross in. Keenan collects. Lockhart it was who tried the shot. Nixon. Now hits it straight to Vinnie Arkins. Mahoney Johnson. Arkins continues his run into the middle. Richard Clark is at the near post for Portadown. Free kick to Portadown just beside the corner flag. In injury time in the first half. Glentoran defended well. This is Mahoney Johnson. Mahoney Johnson again. Vinnie Arkins leaves it. Arkins, foot away by Goff. Good chance there for Portadown. Good tackle by Kennedy. Still not away for Glentoran though, but it's safe now. And that's half time. And Glentoran going the happier of the two sides. They lead Portadown by 2-0, thanks to goals by Tim McCann and David Rainey. Kennedy. Lehman. Offside given against Darren Fitzgerald. Walker's underneath that. It was Gary Smith who met it, miscue by Pete Beattie. Glentoran have it again and away by Lockhart. Ball for Fitzgerald to chase, Strahan's back there. And no mistake from Brian Strahan. Here's Tim McCann. Tim McCann might score a second. Oh, he has! Tim McCann makes it 3-0 for Glentoran. Just 3 minutes gone in this second half. Big smile on the face of the number 7 for Glentoran, Tim McCann. Well, what was the Portadown defence doing? All sorts of problems. Tim McCann picked up on the error and took advantage of the mistake. Scored his second of the game past Mickey Keenan, and it's Glentoran 3, Portadown 0. And the pace and urgency really has gone missing from this game since Glentoran scored their third goal. Now cruising to victory and 3 points at Shamrock Park. Rainey. Fitzgerald gives the ball away. Glentoran win it back. Nixon to McCann. Back to Nixon. Better play for Glentoran. Portadown a little too slow. This is Darren Lockhart. Lockhart! And it's off the post. Well, how unlucky for Darren Lockhart. He thought he'd made it 4-0 to Glentoran. But his stunning strike ricocheted off the upright. And with half an hour gone, the score remains at 3-0. But Lockhart thought he'd got another. Tim McCann, 2 goals already for him. 3.5 minutes of injury time played, and the referee blows the final whistle. At last, Portadown put out of their misery. 2 goals for number 7, Tim McCann for Glentoran, helped them to an easy 3-0 win over Portadown. Responding to that 5-2 midweek defeat, they've come back in style at Shamrock Park. Final score is Glentoran 3, Portadown 0.
We let a lot of people down on Tuesday night, but I thought we showed the right attitude and the right spirit, and from number 1 to number 12 to number 14, everybody was outstanding.
It's 5-2, you lost to Coleraine during the week. This was the proper way to make a comeback here today.
Yeah, I mean, there was no better game to come down to Portadown, especially in these conditions, and I think right from the first whistle, we set out our stall and we knew exactly what we were doing. It was hard against the wind, but we managed to get in front, and then we went 2-0 up, and then come back at the second half, and I think the next goal was important, and lucky enough we got it.
Never easy here. Conditions were poor as well for any sort of good football, and to come and win 3-0 and go home with 3 points is just a good day's work.
Worst performance against Coleraine, surely that was the best of the season today?
As a unit, as a team, we've played in patches during the season where maybe back four's done well, the midfielder, wide men, or even the strikers have done well, but as a unit today, that's been our best performance, and I think it was very evident in the scoreline today.